What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? Welcome, y'all. Getting my little starter keep run of the day finished up here. What is everybody up to this weekend? Still haven't gotten any of those damn golden accessories. Now, I didn't grind it super hard yesterday. I did a bunch of other stuff. What's going on there, Lilith? How you doing? Still in need of a better Monkey King. And, you know, a second one. I've got one that's decent now. But need a second one, and ideally a better one, because the one I have isn't incredible. What's up, Archangel? How you doing? How's the grind treating everybody so far today? Man, it's been several days since I've gotten anything like even respectable in the loot department. So I'm hoping to get a little love here today. My late night grind time has been reduced by a large chunk too. With my mother-in-law being gone, because my wife and mother-in-law usually do things after dinner, watch movies, or do whatever, you know, mother-daughter time. And my mother-in-law's out of town, so I can't leave my wife just hanging out in the living room, you know. And she don't want to play, sadly. I tried. Come on, dear, it'll be fun. Yeah, she wasn't having it. Think Slab XP. Nice, nice. It's been at least that, yeah. That staff is the best thing I've gotten in, like, probably 2 months, to be honest. That thing is badass. Need to get some more throne room done. That way I got something to go with it. But hopefully this is the one. They say streamer luck is the thing. I have yet to encounter it over playing loot grind games for a decade. One of these days it'll be here. These last 30 skellies, oh man. It's one of the nice things. My luck cancels out streamer luck. I think you're great. Haven't found any armor, vitality, or attack all the way to level 70. Well, no, that's not normal. Well, no, it is normal, because armor doesn't have those stats. Armor is builder stats only. Hero stats come from the weapon, the offhand, and the pets. What's going on, Cake? How you doing? Yeah, so a little different than what you're probably used to. It's kind of almost like a forced hybrid system, to be honest. Well, no almost about it. There's just no way to do, you know, build specific weapons or hero specific armor. Alright, come on, be shiny. Let's see it. Well, that's junk. Jeez, man. Crazy. All the junk. We should have another fusion piece in here. Or was that it? Or that's it right there. Boo. No love. No love at all. So scrap some of these goods. That's probably good enough. Yeah. I need to do another major loot dump again. I'm back up to 440 pieces again already. What did I end up saving? I got a bunch of something I don't need. Well, I'm not going to need any of this. What do we got here? That can go away. Looks like I picked up a bunch of armor again. Did I end up going with a bunch of giraffes? I got too many giraffes, too. I mean, how on earth did I possibly hold that one? I'd like to free up 2 more spots. There we go. I at least got 100 slots now. What's going on there, Tinker Me Elmo? How you doing? Alright, so where are we going to start today, y'all? We want to start off with the Halloween event. We want to start off with some Monkey King or Little Bomber. You want to start off in the Throne Room or Alkalabs? Where you guys want to start? Yeah, you go into the challenges here. It's the Halloween Spooktacular. You got to play it on Massacre. And it guarantees a cosmetic drop the first time you do it. But then there's 3 rare golden cosmetic drops that will drop as well on that map. Halloween event. All right. Let's see who do I got in my deck. Alita is now leveled. Let's get some DSTs in there, I guess. You can still get the free cosmetic. And it's a permanent edition. It's a Halloween event, like the login reward and stuff. But as far as that map, that's permanently there now. So you can go in and farm those anytime when you get to Massacre. So although the event is going right now, you don't have to do it right now. Anyway, y'all, let's get a few of these knocked out, I guess. So feel free to hop in and join me here. Just got to basically DPS and drop off mana. But it runs pretty smoothly. We got Shadow Man. Yeah, like I said, just gotta kind of DPS here. Through the first wave, particularly. And we'll get it all decked out. This one runs super smooth once it's built, but of course you got to build it first. You could just bring mana over to me. The more mana you bring, the less active we need to be. So bring out the juice. Nice, nice, nice. It's more difficult solo, but depending on your gear and what kind of random bits you have, like if you have a striking gemstone and stuff, it becomes super, super trivial. Yeah, they're doing what they did with the bunny hop shard. Just teasing. It's basically to appease because the player base dropped through the floor and no one was playing. So they want to get people hyped about Chaos 10. So that shard is actually, it's very memey. Like, it'll be fun to put on a volcano or obelisk or, you know, anything that you can only use one of. But it's not a spectacular thing. I mean, it's cool. All right. Nice. We are just about there now. Or we are there now. See, now everybody can just do what they want. Do what you want. Yeah, I mean, anything that you're only allowed to use one. You know, a volcano, an obelisk, the big bird, a colossus. You can throw it on anything, but it's, I mean, how often do you use those things? Like an obelisk is used pretty regularly. The rest of this stuff is just for memes. Mine will probably go on my obelisk. Because the obelisk doesn't need a gilded defense rate shard. So I can pop that on the obelisk. It'll get it to the smite speed cap. And then if you only place one of them, you can. But how often are you only going to place one flame aura? It can only be used on a defense that you're only placing one of. If you place two of them down, it goes inactive. And doesn't work. I don't think it was put in speculation or anything. I think it was just an idea they had, so they threw it in. It would be way too powerful if it wasn't a unique defense type thing. You couldn't add it as a regular shard, you know? It would eliminate having to have destruction, defense rate, and deadly strikes. Well, yeah, it's an ungilded defense rate shard is what it is. So it's not going to get you to the cap. But on an obelisk, which you can only place one of anyway without having multiple heroes, it will get an obelisk smite to the cap. So, you know, you would get the benefit of the rate and the power. The range would be completely unnecessary. Do we have any luck with anything today? Anything at all. I'm not picky today. Just give me a good anything. Well, you have to have Massacre unlocked or the game won't let you join. But as long as you have Massacre unlocked, hop on in. So you got to be what? You got to be level 83 and have completed Nightmare of the Summit is the requirements. I mean, I don't personally have a requirement. As long as you run around and collect mana and bring it over, that's really the only thing we need. But the game will require you to be level 83. Yeah, you can't join after wave 2, right? Hi, Hops. What's up, man? How you doing? What's up? What's up? It's a pretty easy grind, really. The map is. It's just it's that wave 1, you know? Once you get to a point where you're getting past wave 1 without any issues, then it's no issue at all. Oh yeah, you got some work to do there, Alexander. I can't imagine, but I don't know. I mean, they're not going to say even if it is going to be the last, they're not going to tell us that. It's a free-to-play game. So, I mean, it would make sense that they would keep trickle feeding content for many years. Just to keep it sucking cash, you know? But I don't know what their intention is. It probably depends on if they make enough money where it was worth doing as they release them, you know? Thanks for subscribing there, Reaper. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I mean, if every time they put an update out, the company makes money, then they'll keep putting updates out. You know? When the company doesn't make enough money, where it's worth paying that developer to make the content, that's when they'll stop adding new stuff, or when they'll slow it down. Right, let's see it. That would be a negative. We got the guarantee. That is it. Boo. Boo. Let's try it again. Hop in and join now, y'all. They won't let you join after wave 2. We don't have to clear inventory. Oh, there's cake. Because DD2 has nothing for me to play right now. I don't play DD2 just to play DD2. I did that for 8 years. I'm done doing that now. So when they give me something to do, I'll play it. When Chaos 10 comes out, I'll definitely play it. You know? But, I mean, it'll give me, what, a weekend's worth of play or whatever, and I'll be done again. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten my time, you know, out of it. No more mana. We'll do one. Yeah, let's just do that. Want to watch for backdoor mobs here. God dang it. 7 more. There we go. What did we lose? Something over here? No. Yeah, we didn't lose anything. Get our Splody boy in here. Little Splody Splode, just to assist. Should be good now. One of these days, I'm going to get one of those golden cosmetics. One of these days. The 31st of February. Nice, Lilith. I got right now, and then spend a little time with the wife this evening, and then she goes to bed relatively early usually. So after she goes to bed, I'll have a few more hours of grind time then. I want to see next week. I want to get a PlayStation day in and an Xbox day in. It's a lot harder on Warden only, Mark, but it is doable. I mean, it's an easy challenge. If you're in Massacre survival gear, you're going back and doing a map that's Massacre Insane, or is Massacre Campaign. So it's super easy for anyone with even just basic sets of survival gear to blaze through. It's just getting the first wave down. I mean, literally, once you get the first wave down, it's just GG's. After we get this run and then one more run in, and I'll show you guys what I do for solo grinding. You guys can try it out. It's actually super easy if you got just a few little luxuries, like having a striking gemstone. Makes it so it's 1 hour stack. I actually been doing it with I've been running the map with like 89 DU when I'm just grinding it. It's quicker to build because I'm using less things, but I'm doing 1 hour stack, a gas explosive and like 9 wisps is what I've been running it with. But I'll show you guys that build here. Like I said, let's get this run and then one more run done in. And I'll show you all what I've been doing solo. It's a lot easier in a group too, if the people in the group are participating. Like if people are willing to run around and gather mana as you're building it out, it makes a massive, massive difference. And if people are helping DPS the lanes down, particularly at the beginning, the first wave or 2 waves can be challenging until you get used to it. Once you get used to it, it's just a snoozer. Like when I do it solo, I don't like try to speed run it, but I do like a 7-minute run where I don't run around at all. I just stand in one place. So it makes, you know, it makes it real easy. But it's not something you're going to do on your first try. You know, you're going to have to get used to the first wave and all that good stuff. The build I've been doing, though, you have the first 3 waves done in 2 minutes from start of the map. So including building and running the first 3 waves. It's just crazy, crazy fast. Just found out I was live. I am indeed. All right, come on. Be there. Be there, be there, be there, be there, be there. Nope. Can already tell because only 1 item came out. If you only get 1 of these looking items come out, you know you didn't get the rare. I mean, it's a 1% chance. Nah. If I was offline and grinding, I would be doing it solo and doing, you know, 6-7 minute runs. Or doing it with people in Discord. Let's do this one more and then I'll show you guys the build I've been doing solo. Gotta drop the mana, y'all. 20 seconds. Alright, well, gonna have to DPS everything. Shit, I'm on the wrong hero. God damn it. Close to having each projectile hit for 3 mil in the monk. Nice. Nice, nice. I don't know what mine have for. That's pretty good. Run speed is really low in DDA, but your heroes boosts, like the Squire boost, the Monk boost, the Warden, after she gets a seed, will run quicker. But you'll also, you'll go slightly quicker just as you level up too. Yeah, the monk gets zoomy. The squire gets real zoomy. Missing a DST? Or did we lose something up here? We lost our electric aura and our buff beam. Shit. Not gonna be able to get it in. Guess we can do that. Mostly built, so should be fine, even though I'm on the wrong hero and everything. Hit level last 90, you're close to finishing campaign on Massacre. What should your next goal be? Putting together sets of fusion armor. So you want to start knocking survivals out and getting your fusion armor put together. No, this update is not on the Switch. It will come at a later time. Pretty much nothing, none of these updates, newer updates, are going to the Switch right now because the Nintendo is, I guess, difficult to deal with. So they're all going to be there, but Switch is going to have to wait, sadly. Alright, now we should just blaze through it. Oh, it's all good, man. I mean, I hear you. Switch is very nice. Lots of people playing on the Switch. I wish that they, were able to get things going on the Switch quicker. Yeah, it's all targeted loot. If you're on my Discord server, it's pinned up top. Let me see if I got the image. There it is. Just screenshot that. That's all the guaranteed drop locations from Wave 15 and Wave 25. Well, where it shows them. I mean, obviously, you want the Wave 25 stuff. But yeah. So it's all targeted farming. Finding the items that you need is easy peasy. It's finding items that you need that are of high quality is what you want to go for. That explosive trap just goes absolutely apeshit with the Apprentice boost. It is so funny to watch it. I mean, look at it. Just boom, 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 boom. Crazy. Yeah, picking up all the fusion gear early definitely helps. We should piece those sets together. So you will get random fusion gear dropping on the ground. But as far as finding like a specific item, you know exactly where you have to go to get it. Man, wouldn't it be sweet if I got it on this run? One of them. There's 3 items. That's the thing. I haven't even gotten one yet. And there's 3 different 1% drops. Just loot all 3 in one map. Yeah, I wish it was that easy. Explosive trap is so ridiculous. But yeah, machine gun DSTs for the win.
Thank you for the advice.
Yeah, that's so awesome, Nobs Are Real. Thank you so much. That is the very first ever text-to-speech on my stream. Very first ever. On Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, on any of them. That's the first ever text-to-speech. Yay! It kind of caught me off guard. It's like, whoa, what was that? What's going on there, Eye in Disguise? How you doing today? All right, come on. Be there, damn it. Be there. Negative. It is not there. Boo. Shadow Man, you gonna loot your chest? Here we go. You can pick these up and save them for trading, but I just don't think they're gonna be worth anything. And if you got inventory space, it's also a way to track how many of the runs you've done. Anyway, we're gonna pop out here. I'll show you guys real quick what I do solo, and then we'll pop in somewhere else. Let y'all pick it. In fact, let's run a poll. While I show you guys the solo run, we'll put a poll up. Let's see. We got Monkey King, Bomber, Throne Room, and Alkalabs are kind of the hot spots right now. So, you guys vote. Up to y'all. But, this is what I do solo. So, first off, it does require a striking gemstone. So, on your apprentice, you've got to have a striking gemstone. Even a low quality one. Like, this one is not a very high quality one. Any quality will work. I mean, obviously, the higher the better, right? But any quality will work. But I start off and I load in on the monk. So I come right to the corner of the stair here and go Ensnare Aura, Electric Aura. Then I go Explosive and Gas. Actually, no, I don't go Gas, just Explosive. Then I switch over to a Whisper. And I go 9 Wisps. Now you notice I put one of them closer to me. The reason being is I want one of these wisps to get that striking gemstone buff. Oops, wrong hero. So the striking is going to be on the traps, and it's going to be on one wisp. So there's going to be one wisp that has better range. And the reason being is, you see how fast wave 1 burned? It's like a joke, right? The reason you want one wisp to get the striking is because the flyers on this map do spawn in really slow. So you want to be able to get enough range going on one wisp at least, where it gets out there and tags those flyers, and then it doesn't slow the match down so much for you. And then I don't bother moving anywhere, and then I take all the mana I get, and I dump it into that first wisp and the buff beam. How long have I been streaming for? 44 minutes, it says. So not very long. Just getting going today. But yeah, anyway, just keep spamming it out. You see, we're just now hitting the 2-minute mark, and we're at wave 3. You can actually, if you do it fast, you can actually get wave 3 done in the first 2 minutes. And then I just sit here with overcharge up on my apprentice and cast overcharge on these wisps, which takes them down to 0.25 attack rate, where each wisp is attacking 4 times a second. And they just rip through everything on the map. I've got one of them with range on it, so I want to keep upgrading that one as I get more mana, just to get more and more and more and more range on just that one. And it does slow down in the later waves. Like 5 and 6 runs slow. But normally this is like a 7-minute or 8-minute run. Doing this. Which is not the fastest out there. But it's very chill. And that's kind of what I like about it. I don't have to run around. And I can just kind of chillax it out right here. Yeah, we're at 3, coming up on 3.5 minutes now. You get a little incidental core damage from sirens, but no big deal. It's not, they don't hit it enough times to kill it. So, you see the cores, the health bars have just barely moved. So you don't have to really worry too much about that siren damage. But anyone that has a striking gemstone that's in just really any quality of Massacre survival gear is going to be able to steamroll this. And no fusion stuff is required, as this isn't a rifted map. So you're getting no benefit from fusion defenses. Now on the bad note, the loot is all crap. So literally the only reason you're doing it is to get those cosmetics. Which is a pretty good reason, in my opinion. I like rare loot farming. Now, I do wish that there was a little bit more gold or some sort of loot, like a special weapon or whatever that dropped here would be cool. There we go. And that is what I normally do. You see, that was 5 minutes. What? Was that really 5 minutes? Holy shit. That's much faster than it normally runs. Wow. Visible Massacre. I don't see the item. Oh, that's not the end of the map. That's a pretty good reason. Oops. I did screw this one. That's why I was at 5.5 minutes. I was like, there's no way that run went in 5 minutes. It's not a 5-minute build. Now everything makes sense. Now, y'all, I have had enough caffeine today. I promise. I was thinking, my God, man, I've never seen it go that quick. But, you know, when you skip the last wave, it tends to go a little faster. Too much of something else? No, it's definitely not enough caffeine, man. I haven't been sleeping very much the last few days. So, last night I had that giveaway end. So I was up till like 3 in the morning. Then I got back up at like 7 and started dealing with processing the giveaway stuff. No, that's more like it. 7 minutes and change. Well, I duffed it here and lost probably 30 seconds off that. Didn't win again. What the heck, IHOPs? Still no dice. Boo. But yeah, anyway, it's all derpage aside, it's generally a pretty smooth run. Nah, man, I've had really bad luck like the last week. I've gotten one item, and in even like the last 2 weeks, I found this staff, which is a pretty badass staff for my EV. That's the best item I've found in several weeks now. My luck has been really in the crapper. Getting just awful stuff. Alright, so what do we got? Looks like the Monkey King won. So we'll start off there. We'll still do other stuff today. But we'll start off with the monkey. So feel free to hop on in and join, y'all. Get us some monkey action. Still coping with that Steam Robot drop. It's fair. It's fair. Dang it, man. Place that one a bit wonked, but it'll be alright. Actually, you know, I did them wrong. I want one going directly out, one going directly back, and then that leaves 8. For some reflectage. Then we can throw a couple of dummy walls in. Just because, why not? I started moving them up from where I would normally put them, because up there they never take any damage. Unless the ogres get to it. All right. Nobody else wants no monkeys? It happens, it happens. Archangel loaded throw room. You found a 345 mythic weapon? Nice. Throw it right in the trash, Aramir. Just do it, do it. I was just checking my hotkey for ping in there, Archangel. Can't get anything targeted to tag it. Dang it. Oh, there we go. We got a Skelly tagged. Dang it, man. I just can't get anything tagged. Everything's dying too quick. Come on, finally. What's going on there, Cryptic? How you doing? Trying to enjoy fall before it slips into winter. That's fair. I like the fall. I like the winter too, to be honest. But I definitely like the fall. It's probably my favorite time of year. I've lived too many really, really hot places to enjoy the winter, or to enjoy the summer. Yeah, absolutely. We are a skiing and snowboarding family. We actually lived in Tahoe for a long time. That was awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I was working at one of the bigger casinos there that had relationships with everybody. So I had free season passes on just about every resort around Lake Tahoe. Well, not every one, obviously, but like 3 or 4 different resorts around Tahoe I'd have passes to every year for free. That was awesome stuff. God, it feels like this map takes forever after going from that Halloween map, but we're only 7 minutes into it. Yeah, not very far in. We didn't get to go much last year. We had just moved in. That was our first winter here at this new place. So we had just moved in and we had a bunch of stuff to do to the house. Pretty much every day if I wasn't making content or live streaming or whatever. Last winter I was doing something. Painting or tearing up a floor or running some electrical or doing whatever. But we're definitely going to get a little skiing time in this year. We're not all close like we were. We lived on the North Shore of Tahoe, but there was like 3 different ski resorts within probably like a 10-minute, 12-minute drive. And there was like 8 ski resorts within about 40 minutes. So it's super, super convenient, you know, for going different places and everything. But now, it's not too bad now. We got like a 90-minute drive. Still worth going, though. You know, we just won't be buying season passes here. Your closest skiing opportunity is Norway? Ouch. Yeah, we've got one ski resort within like probably an hour, but it's kind of meh. But within about 90 minutes, there's like two decent ski resorts and one crappy one. Assuming, you know, obviously if you're going skiing, it's in the winter. So that's assuming the roads and everything are clear. Like if you're driving full on as fast as you can get, you know, you can be at a couple of decent places in 90 minutes. And then if you want really, really ridiculous, incredible skiing, we've got a place that's about probably 3.5 to 4 hours away up in Canada. Whistler. We can be at Whistler in I think about 4 hours. Whistler gets a lot of tourists, which is bad, but like a heavy amount. But it is a pretty awesome place. Time for the Mega Monkey. Hopefully. Be nice if one of us got something, right? It wasn't junk. $500 ups, I wish. I gotta take this song off the playlist. I got it on here because it's a friend singing. That song's just a little much for me. Boo. We got us a 22 million gold monkey. And a 13 billion and a 22 billion. What about our drops? Got crap miner helm. Man, so close, but so far away. Ew. Bunch of junk. Bunch of junk. Oh, I've been waiting for him since 2013. Yeah, it'd be something fun to play with. The problem is the content and the metas and everything. It's just been so set in stone for so long. It's just... every new update just doesn't give you much playtime. Just getting a new hero with nothing really new to do, it's just kind of meh. I mean, at least getting Chaos 10... but, I mean, I'll be fully decked and have the game back on pause probably within a week. I'm hoping. Hoping I can get that much play out of it. The last, when Chaos 9 came, it only gave me like a weekend's worth of play. Guess I could build these farther down. Yeah, I mean, everybody picks their own stop point, you know? I mean, a few people really get hooked on the game and grind it out, like, you know, obviously I was one of those. But, the majority of players, like, will go through the first few Chaos tiers and then realize what kind of a repetitive grind it is and just call it good. They once told me that a large portion of the player base had never passed Chaos 2. Part of that was because of Cyborg's course. Yeah, doing one reset is good just to get the max ascension caps, but the problem is normally by that point, you just, you know, you either want to grind it out and min-max or you're just done. You know? So it just depends on what kind of a feel you get for it. It's got that free to grind thing, you know? Cyborgs are cringe. Cyborgs are the reason mods exist. The game is just... the entire history of the game is completely full of reactive development. They put in cyborgs, everybody threw a fit, so they added mods to ignore cyborgs. Not just cyborgs, obviously, but just hard counters in general. He's not going to be like it was way back in the day. There's zero chance of that. I mean, you can just look at the shadow of that model and see that it's been completely reworked. Looks like he's got a drill arm and a cannon. But he's 100% not going to be what was promised to us back in the day. No chance whatsoever. The current development, the current folks working on it are not the same folks at all. Additionally, the current folks working on it are very big fans of active DPS characters. Or it seems that way from the content they're giving us anyway. So there is no chance whatsoever it will be like it was promised. I'd be surprised if they even call it Man and Machine, to be honest. I bet they'll call it something else. I don't know. They should call it Man and Machine, right? I mean, this stupid guy was on that fucking board for 5 years. Ah, coming soon. Pardon my language, YouTube. It's just one. I'm allowed one every 15 minutes, right? What's going on, Noi? How you doing? My only hope is that, I mean, I hope they add stuff in like that too, because people like to play it. But my one hope is that they don't make it so that that's what you must do to get the best thing in the game, you know? Because then it's only going to appeal to a small player base. But I'm curious to see what they do. I think Phil wants to do some different things. Keep the old one fight miles away. I didn't mind the old one fight as much. But I definitely like the tower defense aspect more than I like the shooter aspect, you know? But not everybody does, you know? That would make sense. Torchmara, that would mean less development work. I mean, we know it's a small team. They're going to take as many of the assets that they can reuse as possible. And have to do as the least amount of rigging or work or whatever as possible. Because it is such a small team. But yeah, I think that would make sense. Then they wouldn't have to add a different weapon type, you know? You want either the slow weapon, the smasher from the keep, or the slicer from throne room. Would be the best two weapons to get. So you want to farm it from one of those. The offhand is just a random drop anywhere. Just play, if you play active on the Squire, the ground is going to be covered with shields, though. So just play active on your Squire and run around. There's going to be shields everywhere. Or just run around and look at all the shields. Shields do drop pretty commonly, but just have to go through and grind them all out. You'll find it, though. It won't be too rough. It's harder to find the weapon than the shield, for sure. For the moment, we'll switch it up and do random things. But I ran a poll and Monkey King won. So I can't complain. I needs many monkeys. Needs monkeys, please. It's not by thousands of players. That's a complete joke. DD2 hasn't had 1,000 players online in years. It's more than the other games. Of course it is. It's free. Plus, you've got an enormous amount of people that are quad boxing with Sandboxy. Each one of those counts as 4 players on Steam charts. So, saying it's thousands of players is just 1,000% inaccuracy. I mean, DD2 has literally not hit 1,000 players since the height of COVID. Yeah, I'm going to do some PlayStation and some Xbox in this upcoming week, Noi. $600 is actually a peak for many, many months from the height. But you got to remember, that's not what it's cut out to be. It means nothing. Give you the restaurant example. You got 2 restaurants right across the street from each other. Both of them serve hamburgers, right? One of them charges $10 per hamburger, and the one across the street gives away hamburgers for free. Which one is going to have more people in it? You know? And then take that one step further. Which restaurant made more money? Well, the one with way less customers that were charging for the hamburgers made way more money than the place that was jam-packed giving away shit for free. So don't look at player numbers and think it means literally anything when you're comparing a free-to-play game versus a retail game. Because it literally means nothing. But DD2 is 8 years old, you gotta remember. It's coming up on 9 years now. So, I mean, it's a pretty beat pony. Trash monkey. She's afraid to play DDA because she might get addicted. God, man, nothing but junk. Let's do one more. Let's do it again. Well, Going Rogue hasn't even launched yet. You can't compare that either. That's saying comparing a game that's been out for years versus a game that hasn't even launched yet and isn't finished with development. So you just can't read into the Steam charts thinking you're getting any accurate information of anything, because it literally means very little. And it's quite deceiving as well. I mean, look at DD1 versus DD2, for example. So if you went in and you took out all of the players that are quad boxing in DD2 and got a true player base, and compared that to how many players are in DD1 right now, who's going to win. The old game that's not free is going to win. You know? So it's very deceiving. You don't want to read into that stuff too far. Oh, it's interesting to see the numbers, but it's just, you just got to realize that the numbers are meaningless, is all. I look at them every day. But since you looked at the Steam numbers, just to give you a little more clarity, you know that the online players for the last 30 days is lower than it's been since 2015. So yeah, that's not a good look for a game that doesn't cost anything to play. It's not a good look at all. It is so weird how the smart targeting only works on one side of the buff beam. Give me the monkey, please. I just want one good shiny monkey. That's it. That's all I need. I'm not asking for much, just one. Doesn't even have to be a max roll. Like 99.8% is fine. Oh, it'll happen one day. It just might not be today. I mean, I hope it's today. But it just might not be. Hopefully one of us get one, though. It doesn't have to be me, as long as somebody gets a good one. It'd just be nice to know they're in there still, you know? Are they still in there? The good monkeys are an elusive species? Oh, yeah. That is for certain. Phil said yesterday that he didn't think that the Arcanist, the fort roll, the guaranteed fort roll on Arcanist pieces is not something he feels like should be in the game. I'm really hoping he patches that out. Like, with the PTR or whatever. I don't expect a separate patch for it, of course, but... And if he is going to do that, then makes me think the keep might not be the spot to grind right now. You can get crazy amounts of gold grinding for monkeys. Little bombers, of course, are hot items. That, and I still never got a super good roll on that throne room weapon. I mean, I kind of wish it wasn't on any piece, to be honest. People question why I always say make sure to get all 4 builder stats on all your gear. And it's not because you need all 4 builder stats on all your gear. It's that so many items have a guaranteed roll where you can't get power, range, and rate if it's a 3-stat item, you know? There's just a lot of that. I mean, I get the gist of it. It was to make the different armor sets feel special. But, I mean, once you get out of early game, it's completely pointless. And with fusion armor and rifted sets of, you know, rifted mode, you've got the uniqueness to each armor set, because each armor set does a completely different thing, right? So having a guaranteed stat roll on any of them is just... not needed. It goes in spurts. Sometimes I get a ton of it, and other times I'll go like an entire day and not see any. But yeah, 105 stuff is rare for sure. I mean, like I said, sometimes I'll go and see multiple 105 pieces in one run. And then other times, you know, I've gone like an entire day. Yeah, getting fusion pieces are pretty rare. You probably have, but just haven't seen it because it was a non-fused item or whatever. And, I mean, you have to be doing Lycan King bonus waves or the keep on Massacre Hardcore. So either Lycan King waves or Massacre Hardcore keep. I mean, if you do mixed mode, Massacre mixed mode, Hardcore the keep, you're going to see 105 stuff. Like, regularly. Every few runs you'll see a piece. Like, on average. But like Cakepone mentioned, it's almost always going to be not something you want. I don't have one character that's in full 105 stuff. Not one. Yeah, mixed mode's definitely where it's at. I think one of us need to get a 105 monkey right here today, though, is what I'm saying. 105 monkey, please. Hell, you can even give it to Cake. That's fine, as long as one of us get it. Yeah, I mean, if you don't look at anything that's not fused, you're just not going to see the stuff. And it's, you know, the majority of loot that drops is not fused. The easiest way to do it is set your loot filter. I mean, this is very strict, and you're going to miss out on some good level 90 pieces. So realizing that, if you set your loot filter so that it only picks up 105 gear and nothing else, figure you're going to be looking at weapons anyway and pets. Or you can set it to always pick up pets, but like weapons, you're always going to go look at anyway, right? But if you set your filter to only pick up 105 gear, yeah, the auto loot 2.0 is going to be nice. Then if you see an armor piece pop on the screen, you know you looted a 105 piece. So then you go check your inventory and see what it was. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it's going to be. There's been lots of 105 monkeys drop, but I've never seen one with all 3 stats and at the speed cap. Not at once. I only pick up 105 fused pieces too, Cake. I've taken it up a notch. Which means I do miss out on some good level 90 stuff, but I'm to a point now where I don't really care. The good level 90 stuff is not, if it's an upgrade for me at all, it's not going to be huge. So I'm just skipping all that, all them level 90, 450 upgrade fusion pieces. It's a big quality of life, never having to look in. That, and you can clear your inventory after a run in like 15 seconds. Or not even, just seconds, because you're just spam selling accessories and pets. Super nice for sure. And training's not too far off. Right at first, when trading first dumps, like brand new players will get the biggest benefit from it. Veteran players, if they get a really good item, they're going to keep it. You know? But new players that don't have the high standards of needing to get up to a ridiculous, you know, must be 105 or whatever, with all perfect rolls. All right, come on, monkey. Crappy. 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 Where you at, monkey? I see you over there. Boo. 15 bill. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take the money. Let's run one more. And I'll start a fresh group after we do one more. This is the one, y'all. This is the one. I can feel it. Picked some good gold anyway. Archangel down there muscling out all the ogres for us. Very nice, very nice. A gaming gamer? Oh yeah. Absolutely. I don't know what I'm going to grind waiting for the PTR, though. We got what? What's today? Today's Sunday. So we got 12 more days. 12 days to the PTR. You know, of course, I want to prepare. So I want to make sure I have 2 good monkeys, 2 good bombers. I probably need to go get some guardian pets. Just preparing for the summoner. And I've got my heroes set up already for my defenses. I've already got a poison dart tower huntress already set up, ready to go. Just need poison dart towers to become a thing. What's going on there, Justin? Oh, for sure, man. Well, I appreciate you watching. Need to get episode 2 out, you know? Episode 2 will bring lots back to the game. Here you go, Archangel. There's some more build mana for you. Got my take my 100. I need to get that speed run or that low DU contest for the Halloween event started here. I wanted to try to record it last night. I ended up grinding the keep all night. Watched a movie with the wife too. Archangel's got them ogres dead. The Monkey King. The 105 monkey's coming, but it'll be missing a stat. It'll be missing a stat, and it'll have a 1 point something per second attack rate. It'll be missing vitality with a 1 second attack rate. Watch. You watch it. Three-second attack rate, even better. Juan, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. Undream, thank you for subscribing as well. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Give us the monkey, damn it. I'll back out after this one and make another group. So you guys feel free to join back. But as always, just want to give anybody else that wants in an opportunity to pop in. And we'll run another poll too. And see what you guys want to do. I'm good with anything. I mean, I need all the things. You know, so I don't care what we do today. As long as we're doing one of the things. Because I need all the things. Needs all the things, please. Commandeering all the votes for Throne Room. Hey, I need Throne Room too. I am more than happy with Throne Room. Alright, let's see you, shiny monkey. Ew. So close. So close to like bottom tier usable. Ah. Man. What is the deal with all the poo-poo loot here? Oof. 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 Well, like I said, feel free to rejoin y'all. Wonder how the community would feel about shiny variants of items in game, kind of like how Pokemon does it. I mean, more stuff to farm and collect. Of course, there'd be somebody that doesn't want it, but I think overall it would be pretty welcome, you know? Right, so let's run another poll. Monkey. Obama. Throne Room or Alkalabs. And while that poll is running, y'all, I'm going to go brew up a quick one real quick and take a leak and all that good stuff. So I'm going to get me some coffee flowing here. And I will be right back. Vote it up, y'all. Vote it up. All right, I am back. Get my stuff all set. They messed with tower targeting semi-recently? Negative. Wisps are under the special enemy targeting slot. So there hasn't been any recent changes. I guess it depends on how long you played. When they did the fodder targeting and the special enemy targeting, it was probably, what, a year ago at least, something like that. Looks like Throne Room readily won that one. So I guess we will do some Throne Room runs. Let me check a thing real quick, y'all. Sorry, so sorry. All right, let's do this. You did commandeer the votes. 69%. It's auto win. You know, I'm gonna try something different. Can we get away with doing this with a regular Inferno? I think we can, because if I overcharge the Wisp stack, it's gonna make the waves just fly. You'd think. Well, let's do it, y'all. Let's get a little Throne Room going. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, we'd probably be fine, to be honest with you, with just regular Infernos, but it never hurts to have the fusion ones going. Just give you 20 minutes to load in. I should have the rest built by then. Oops, I dropped all the mana. My bad, my bad. Sorry, Cake, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to drop the mana up here and then ping you. I'm going to do the ultimate cribe. What do I think of having Tower Cosmetics? I think that'd be super cool. I think a lot of that stuff, we got to remember that it's a free-to-play thing. Having massive cosmetic monetization in the game. But I do like cool-looking stuff, so... I mean, I would like to see, like, crystal cores. Oops. I would have no problem seeing tower transmogs. I think that'd be awesome. But on the same note, I don't want the game to get completely overrun with microtransactions like a free-to-play game would be, you know? But I also recognize the game's got to make money. If they're going to do the content updates for free and not charge like a DLC, they got to make money somehow, right? So I think like crystal core transmogs, more cosmetics for the heroes. I'm not sure how difficult it would be, but like we got these Halloween transmogs going right now on the enemies. I think having enemy transmogs would be good. You know, I mean, would you pay $5 to have all your goblins in party hats? I mean, I probably would. I think getting cosmetics locked behind challenges might be a little, yeah, like I said, it boils down to they're giving us the content for free. So if they're going to give us the content for free, they got to make money somehow. So, I mean, how can they make money where it doesn't, like, completely nickel and dime the game? I'll tell you what'll be easy cash for them. is if they put that item locker or whatever in the tavern and charge, you know, give like everyone a certain amount of free inventory space in it and then charge for additional. I think that would be easy money for them. I also think crystal core transmogs would be easy money for them. I mean, Phil's already talked about giving us some sort of storage in tavern. Wouldn't mind it having 2 tiers, you know, say it holds 100 items for completely free for everyone and holds 300 items or whatever if you buy the locker upgrade or whatever the hell it ends up being. I mean, I'd be fine with that. I also think it would be cool if they put it behind achievements like DD1, where in DD1 you get more space as you complete major milestone achievements, Ultimate Defender and whatnot. 5,000 items will never happen. It would take you like 18 minutes to load into your tavern if they had 5,000 items. 500 items though? I think that's pretty realistic for a premium. The crime seems fair for the punishment. Yeah. Well, it would never be realistic. 5,000 items is just way too many. The save files would be enormous. And to load every one of those items one at a time in every time you go to tavern. That would be a little bit much. Well, I mean, 500 is being greedy, Flying Turkey. 5,000's over the top, dude. Yeah, I think this screams. I mean, it drops the wisps down to 0.25. Right? I mean, the wisps are just screaming. The question is do we switch and all focus the boss, or do I sit here and buff wisps through 25 in the boss fight? Thanks for subscribing there, Snow Orange. Welcome, welcome. Nothing better than oranges in the snow. Well, I know you can, for sure. I'm just wondering what would be better, you know? I mean, this would make Wave 25 run way smoother. And then that rando Jin buffed mage would be non-existent too, as the wisps would just say nah for that guy. I'm almost wondering if you did that, do you just build the wisps up there? That way the overcharge would be hitting the trap too. And getting that crazy splody going up there on that throne side. The crazy explodes. Yeah, we'll do it for science here and see how fast the boss burns. Time are we at? We're at 9 minutes. I mean, this is not on pace for a bad 4-player run, you know? Considering we got 1,300 enemies, too. We got skellies out the what. Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that happens is the boss takes an extra 5 seconds. It's not like it's, you know. Not like it's the end of the world. Wave 1 is the challenge there, Ben. You got to sweat it out through Wave 1. I normally stand on one Aura stack in the middle of the map with a striking gemstone and then throw some wisps down for Wave 1. But it's all about getting past Wave 1. I mean, the more, as you build the map out, it becomes more and more and more AFK. And then when you get it fully built out, it's like snoozer mode. So, I mean, the challenge is Wave 1, fully. I'll probably put a video out on it tomorrow. I had to record it tonight. Yeah, it would definitely be able to use the same buff beam, you know? So we'd free up 3DU. Could go with something else. Could go with, well, we wouldn't need the reflex down here, too. So we could actually go with another wisp. We could go 12 wisps instead of 11. Or more reflex. I mean, more reflex is fine, too. We'll try that next round. NDU worth of reflex. It's fair. It's fair. Not getting wonderful mob spawns here, for sure. I think the benefit over there, too, is I can stand on those traps with a striking. And the traps will cover a pretty large area. And we know that that Splody goes off like crazy when it's overcharged. And I don't think we'll need any reflex over there. I don't think anything's going to get within range if we do that. So, I mean, that would free up some reflex down here to protect the cores a little bit better. Instead of just creating the AFK spot, you know? Well, let's see how it does. Oh yeah, those guys are shredding it. Archangel down. Kobolden. It happens. It happens. It's all you, Cake. Probably a copter or a kobold. I mean, the rest of the map is just evaporating. Run away from falling copter only to get blown up by kobold. Oh yeah. There we go. Sweet. All right, what do we get? What do we get? junk. Nothing but junk. Bracers turned out with a decent power roll on them. Alright, let's try this out. See how it works. Oh, dang, nice. All right, so if we went... What, something like this? It only gives it gives you 3 DU for reflect beams. Here's some reflect beam DU for you. And I don't think we need any over here. I think over here it'll be fine. You can put them wherever you want. But it gives us an extra wisp as well. Plus these big boy traps. There you go. We'll put them under pressure. Under pressure. See what the map looks like. Everything just dying. Huh. Stuff is actually pushing down. It's because we don't have any wisp upgrades yet. So the range on the wisps is trash. We didn't get the greatest roll that time. 1100, almost 1200 in the first wave is not wonderful. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not wonderful. This guy's a second to switch there. Ooh, we got sirened. I don't know. What do you guys think? It almost feels like it ran better the other way. I mean, we lose the big rapid fire machine gun splody trap, but yeah, it definitely feels a little off. I agree. Well, I mean, you never know if you don't try it, right? We'll have to look at the time once this one's all done. We're at 7 minutes right now. We got 1,500 mobs, though. Oh, DSTs are way better for sure. For speed. Wisps have travel time, you know? Where a DST, it's... the projectile speed is just so huge compared to the Wisp travel time. Dang, that's pretty good, Cake. Nothing wrong with those bracers then, huh? $10. Yeah, this is just not going to be a fast run with 1,600 mobs in wave 24. Will we lose something? Looks like we lost something out there. Oh, it's a it is a wisp, huh? Because I had 12 wisps down. Yep. I don't want to... Yeah, Siren probably got it. I think just 23 and 24 are the way to go anyway. It seemed better when the whole team is focused on the boss. I'll squire it up here for the bossery. That, and I mean this map, you're still at kind of the mercy and RNG with the spawns too. There's a big difference between having 600 skeletons and only having 100 skeletons, you know? It's pretty massive. Alright, so I'll squire it up then. And we lost a wisp, that's right. Let me throw that wisp back down real quick. Wrecked Kapta. Nope, fail jumped. One more copter, or the copter's done? I can't remember. Is it 5 or 6? Must be 6. There's Humongous. Good old Hugh. Oh, no, there's more. There's 7. It must be 8 then. I think it depends on the number of players. Oops. Maybe it was only 7. It'll show up as soon as I run away. You know that's how those copters do it. Damn spooters. We got 3 skelly spawns. Just one? Well, I mean, it's not really a game where you main a character. But if it was that type of game, I'd probably say maybe the EV. You would be an explosive trap. Lying flat on the ground, slowly disappearing. Oh, yeah. You'd make a damn fine splody trap there, Cake. Damn fine splody trap, I tell you. Oh, how weird we lost that wisp again. That is so strange. The wisp just wants a break. You can't blame him, man. Little guy's putting in time. You cannot blame that little fella. There you go, Cake. There's my bracers to go with your bracers. I think yours will roll a little better, but I'll take those. Oof. Where you at? Hey, jeez, man. The grind for this gun is so crazy. So crazy. Well, let's try it again. Maybe we can get some decent lane spawns at some point here. Oops. Yeah, this one over here is just... I mean, it's pretty much the only thing you have to worry about is that one Jin buffed mage. And besides that, it's just real chill. And then, even though they don't really need it, it does let them get all the way into those copper spawns too. Because I got a striking gemstone going on these wisps. Which, you know, like I said, they don't really need it. But being able to go back, all the way back inside the spawn is pretty huge on the copters. Almost 2 a.m. Oof. Get you some sleep there, Kate. Get you some sleep, man. Oh my God, you gotta work in 3.5 hours? Oof. Well, we are due to switch it up and make a new group after this one anyway. And decide what it is we wanna kill. I'm tempted to grind this one out further, but I mean, like I said, need all the stuff, so. I want to see Aramir's new Alkalabs build too. You tried his build? Pretty sweet. Nice, nice. Got you some shiny miner gloves. Awesome. In the Discord, let me see. Let's see these bad boys. Oh yeah, those are nice. This would work just fine. I tell you what, it's pretty slim, the amount of items total since the very beginning that I've gotten that have power and percent damage on them. It's like a very, very small number. The only character I have that's fully decked out with percent damage is my Beaming Blossoms. Literally the only character I have. But that character also has like 11,000 power as a... But 11,000 power having 30% plus percent damage is still just so huge, you know? I thought that was a Dark Elf Warrior. Archangel scared the crap out of me there. I was like, what? I'm getting Delphed over here? We had a low wave, and now we're only at 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes right now. Does that Alkalabs build you got, Aramir, work with multiple players? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I want to see it, man. Gotta see that in action. If you have multiple bombers, it's pretty much AFK. Nice. I got a bomber. I got a bomber right here. All 3 projectiles hit him, yeah. Shame the DPS total just is not fantastic. Well, I mean, when you're used to rolling around on a Spitty Squire anyway. Right. We all repaired up. Good to go. Come on out, Mr. Coptoga. Nicholas Charlesworth III. See if I can successfully ping this one. Oh yeah, there we go. I got my ping. I got my ping off. Ogres dying everywhere. That's pretty cool that they got these Halloween transmogs implemented to everything throughout the game. Halloween lichens look kind of cooked. That's fair. That's fair. Done too much keep. The keep is still the build or the map that I end up going back to and for any sort of chill grinding. The thing about the keep is it's real easy to walk away from a wave. You know? I mean, it's a rewarding map to run, but additionally, it's so easy just to completely hit G and walk away and come back. You know? More so than most of the maps. I mean, all the maps you can do that to an extent, but the keep, for what it is very easy to set up for chill. For a little chill farming. Yeah, for sure. But it does get grindy as a mofo, man, and it's... The Arcanist Helms, I mean, until they get the Arcanist Helms fixed, I've been debating on not grinding that one. I'll still end up grinding it. You know I'll still end up grinding it, but... All right, come on, Mr. Spinny Mechano dude. What's going on, Sean? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Man, I am dragging so bad today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get a little sleep in. Little snooze time. Are you free, Aramir, or are you in the middle of something? You available to show off your Alkalabs? It's that fishbowl, fish in a jar, head cosmetic, and then the pumpkin. This one I'm using right now on my Squire. And then by completing the Halloween challenge map, you're guaranteed another one, a brain in a jar. And then there's 3 golden variants. The brain, the fish, and the pumpkin. That are a 1% drop chance for golden versions on the Halloween map as well. Oh my god, man. Are you kidding me? I saw the 377 and was afraid to even look down further. Knowing it would be junk. Oof. Big goose. At least I got a Monkey King in there. There's a few billion gold. Another HP regen and power. I'm getting a bunch of those lately, it seems like. Trashy boots. Probably be 3 or 4 minutes till you finish. That's fair. That's fair. But anyway, y'all, let's pop on out of here. And I'm gonna start a fresh group. I'm gonna join on Aramir. And then we'll queue one up. Or Aramir can join on me, whatever. Whatever works. Go through the old inventory here while I'm waiting. Not a bad gemstone, but I think I got a better one already. My online here, I'll go online. So yeah, just join on me when you get free. No rush. Take your time, get your run done. I still need to do brooch farms, man. Look at this. I'm still using a trash brooch on my normal main DPS guy. I could go with that for the fort since he's a waller too. Because I think I'm overkill on the health regen right now. I'll just keep this one for the moment. But yeah, I need to spend some quality time in Alkalabs. What do I have on my... Well, here I don't go for health regen. Who else was I going for health regen on? I don't even remember. This is all mana. Actually, I want mana and power on these, I think. All right, Cake, take it easy. Well, I mean, I agree on the art style. I like the art style on 2 better. But you don't... That's not even remotely the case. Like, every map is going to run way, way better, faster, and smoother if you participate. I mean, just like DD1 and just like DD2, once you get to large or high power level, yeah, you sit there and AFK. You do the same thing in DD1 and DD2, though. It's no different. That's kind of the nature of the grind. You can't expect somebody to have to run a map 1,000 times to get the best possible item. You can't expect them to be full active every time. Nobody would play. You know? It's an extreme grind game. So, like, the goal for most players is to get to the AFK point. Let's see. We'll bring my bomber along. What do I have for Monkey Kings? Do we have this filtered right? Yeah. See, I don't have a good second Monkey King at all. Like, I've had the worst luck with those things. Either that or I sold a bunch of them by mistake. What are we doing? I'm at 431, so I'm still in pretty good shape. So we didn't need to keep those ancient pieces. Only one. But yeah, I mean, you talk about the AFK gameplay, and like DD1 has things like poly and stuff that's not AFK. But for me personally, where I'm still grinding loot in DD1, I don't play DD1 active, ever. It's always 4-player split on a bunch of summoners, farming for armor, and just watching a movie and randomly hitting a flash heal. And then DD2, the entirety of the game for me is AFK, other than the only way I would have non-AFK play is if I went to 945 plus in Onslaught, which, I mean, I would much rather eat fresh cow poop every day, 5 times a day for a year, than play DD2's Onslaught. It's that shitty of a game mode, in my opinion. I know some people like it, but I am not one of those people. Oops, let's see. What did we get here? Oh. Sorry, Aramir, I didn't see that, that ping. Invite you here. Check out the old super shiny Aramir build here. Give him a minute to fully load in here, though. There he is. All right, let's check this out. So this is the new and approved Aramir Alkalabs build. Feel free to jump in and join us, but apparently, if you bring your little bomber, it makes life real good. It gave all my mana to Archangel. So what do we got? We got an ensnare and electric. Got an ensnare and electric right here. Then an ensnare and an electric right here. Splody and gas. Inferno. And a buff beam. So we want Splody, gas, and Inferno over here as well. Then Splody, gas, Inferno, and a buff beam. So it's one less aura stack, and that's going to free up a little bit of DU for thick ass wall. Thick ass wall on buff beam. And this is where you chill, huh? Get our bombers bombing. Go, bombers, go. Everything is getting shredded pretty good. The power of the traps. Oh yeah. Like the electric cars are like a last resort here. They're putting out on the side lanes, of course, but... Wow, so Ogre's just dying, huh? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. The wall will always catch the ogres. Have you had any issues with the wall getting destroyed at all? Or has it been pretty stout? Guess you got that buff beam on there. Not too shabby. Well, thanks there, Nerad. Appreciate it. Hasn't been destroyed in any of your runs? Nice. Still need to farm a prop cat. I mean, there's so much farming to be done, you know? I've got a 400 plus prop cat, but I know they go way higher than that. I want one of them 490s. Well, 490 kitty cat. Gotta take a break from farming. You stayed up way too late last night. That's fair. That is fair. I'm gonna be light on the farming this week too. With my mother-in-law out of town, my wife and I are gonna be having dinner and chilling, watching movies or playing games or whatever. I tried to get her to come grind some DDA and she said nope. She gave me the old no thank you. Farm keep for like 15 hours. Oh man, I've been there. I have been there. Can't even tell you how many runs I've got into the keep now. It's a really absurd number. It's amazing how few there needs to be, Sean, and I think there will be. But yeah, that would be huge. I mean, you need to be able to look at a map right from the browser when you're getting ready to create a game and see what drops there. You know, see what the special fusion drop is, see what the pet is. Oh, fused primitive hollow. I just got a 105 fusion piece. Just dropped right here. Primitive hollow. That's a headpiece, right? Curious now. You don't see very many 105 fusion pieces, so I want to look at it. I want to look at it. That's the nice part about having the loot filter set the way it is it's very strict. But you know as soon as you have a 105 piece drop, you know, it's so nice. So you think the little bombers will actually kill it here, Aramir? Or should I switch over to a Squire and face tank it? Poor player. I probably should face tank it, huh? You have a little bomber on your Squire for this build? That's fair. Are you face tanking it, or you're not face tanking it then, are you? Or are you just using the little bomber for quality of life, for AFKness? Senor! Chief, thank you so much. Like how I'm calling you Senor instead of Senior, still? After all these years, Chief? Thank you so much, man. 18 months. That's crazy. I do appreciate it an absolute ton. Yeah, I definitely need to spend some quality time in here. I want to get some videos recorded late tonight after the wife goes to bed, so I probably won't do it tonight, but I definitely want to spend some time in here soon. Uzar, what's up, what's up? How you doing, man? How is the football matches this weekend? Or do they have the weekend off? Poor little corgi got turned into a crystal. What'd you do to this poor corgi, Phil? Jeez. Turning the little guy into a crystal like that. Saturday was 2 games. Long day, more driving. Putting up Halloween decorations now. Nice, nice. Yeah, this is kind of a variation of the build we've been grinding this map out on. Just traps and auras. Traps and auras are crazy powerful. They're in a great way right now. And they're only going to get even stronger when runes come. That explosive trap rune looked crazy good. Crazy good. Supposed to get cold by the end of the week, so doing it while it's still 22. It's fair. That's fair. My mother, funny, the mother-in-law, the mother-in-law went to South Carolina to visit her other daughter. And, shoot, I forgot to look at my fusion piece. Anyway, in South Carolina, all the way down south over there by the East Coast, like today and yesterday and today is really nice, but starting on Tuesday, it's supposed to be like really cold there compared to where it is here. So she left the north to go south to freeze. And she's lived in Mexico the last 25 years, so she's not good with the cold at all. Like, not even remotely, you know? It gets, like, just mildly chilly, and she's freaking out. You know, walking around with a heating blanket on. You know? So, I mean, I hope she's not miserable. She's on vacation, right? But I did think that was kind of funny. Funny, but not funny, you know? One of those situations. PlayStation got the hotfix, so did Xbox. Yep, they all got hotfixed same day. It was Friday night, Uzar. So they managed to get through that. I think hotfixes, they can apply for like a rush certification, where it's not a full-blown update, it's just a fix. And PlayStation and Xbox both have systems for them to put through, like the rush job. Pardon me, burping and all. Burping it up. In before Rob has all 3 of the golden cosmetics tonight. It's going to be so triggering. If you get all those tonight, that's going to be insanely triggering. Because let me tell you, I've got a solid... I probably have a solid 100 runs in now. And no dice. No dice. We got a couple of skellies on this one, huh? Just a couple of skellies. You hate them? Oh, yeah. I think that's on the list of things to be toned down. The problem is they just, the way they dump at the end of the waves. You know? If they came out at the beginning of the waves and, like, constantly spawned and resurrected and everything throughout the wave, it wouldn't be as bad. But since so many of them don't even spawn until the very end, it just makes it such a slow grind. You know? Alright, boss man, get your face wrecked in right here. This guy burns. For having 19 billion health, that burns so fast. I mean, collectively, I think we have to be doing over 1 billion DPS. Steam robots poo. Giraffe is poo. Cat is poo. No good on the Chimera shot also, but where is my brooch? It's hiding in here somewhere. Auto loot will catch it. Let's do one more, and then we're actually gonna end just a touch early today. But I'm gonna go on Tuesday this week, so I'm only gonna take one day off. So what was that fusion piece? Here it is right here. Woo! Damn! So close. Oh my god, would you look at that? So close. I mean, no range I'm fine with. It's just that defense damage on repair completely ruins it. Such a bummer, man. Mediocre brooch too. Good stat rolls on it, but damn. Man, let me cry some more. Oof. If it had a better passive on it and didn't have that defense damage on repair, I would use that on somebody. That and the fused 105 pieces are so rare, man. Damn. So yeah, anyway, Tuesday, we're going to stream 2 different games. We're going to stream Dungeon Defenders, or a Dungeon Defenders game. I don't know which one yet, for at least a couple of hours. But then we're going to jump in and get a little Coral Island playthrough going. I'm pretty stoked about that. That game looks so awesome. It's literally like Stardew Valley in HD. I mean, it's different enough that it's got its own identity, but is very, very, very similar to Stardew. One of the girls' friends on the soccer team broke her leg Friday. Oof. You picked her up a Switch? That's nice. Spiral femur break. Oh my god, dude, that's hardcore. I mean, just breaking your femur takes some serious work. Man. Isn't that the strongest bone in the body? That's, man, I just can't even imagine. My wife had a compound tib fib back in the day. And just that, I mean, is gnarly. Gnarly. I mean, she's got a titanium rod in her leg. Back when we used to travel all the time. I mean, now technology has come a long way, but before technology got to where it was and we used to travel internationally quite a bit, she would have to carry x-rays with her to get through security everywhere. Jeez, man. I feel for that girl. That's harsh. That's pretty cool that the team all chipped in and hooked her up. Man. Man, that helmet was so close, too. So close, yet so far away. What do you use a primitive helmet on? What would you be willing to give up having an Arcanist piece on? Only thing I can think of is like a slice and dice, maybe. I mean, I guess you could put it on like sludge launchers or whatever. Favorite country I visited? It's hard to say. So many beautiful places, you know? I've got some family in the Netherlands, and I really, really, really enjoyed my trips there, so I would probably have to say there. I mean, that's a hard call. And I've been, I mean, I obviously haven't been everywhere, but I've been to the Netherlands, Germany, France, Italy, the UK and Ireland, of course, Brazil, Argentina, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua, Hungary and Romania, Canada and Mexico, of course. They're right here, right up the road. But I've always had, I mean, as far as like most memorable trips, I think I've got some really, really good memories of trips to visit my uncle in the Netherlands. It's my mom's brother. And just some really, really great memories from there. But that's a tough call, man. Nah, Demon Lords are not very good. The problem is they're ranged and melee. So they're locked to that ranged attack speed because no ranged pet can hit faster than 0.63. And that really nerfs them down quite a bit. Because they're pretty cool. Thematically, they're badass. You know? But you just don't get the output compared to the others. Very cool looking little pet, though. That is for damn sure. The gemstones come from the summit. It's a guaranteed drop on the campaign. The good ones, of course, are going to be either Wave 25 Survival or Mixed Mode Massacre Rifted. But they're not guaranteed drops there. It's a chance of getting any of the pets from that act. So you might get, you know, a fairy, you might get a dragon. But yeah, the summit is where they come from, though. I need to farm that up some too. We still got what, 10 days did I say, or is it 12 days? It's 12 days. We got 12 days till the PTR starts, so there's a ton of farm time still available. And remember, the PTR starting isn't even the live game. It's just getting prepared for the PTR. You know. I mean, drafts are just a good, solid go-to, you know, is why it's a big stat stick, you know, a big old thick stat stick. Hard to say no to more stats. Well, I mean, you use a prop cat on the rogue, you use a monkey king on the squire, you use a bomber on the warden. On a monk, if you're just boosting, then you would want to use either a gemstone or a giraffe. If you're active, you'd want to use a prop cat. If you're assuming you're playing solo, that is. So it's situational based off of like the role you're playing. The thing with a giraffe is it's a huge stat stick, so it's not best in slot anywhere. The huntress, if you can stay alive, you'd want to use a prop cat. If you have problems dying, then the giraffe would be a big stat stick for you. But I mean, the huntress would be just like the rogue. Like the rogue, same thing. If you're dying, then you'd want to use a giraffe for the stat stick. If you're not dying, then prop cat it up. Any ranged would kind of fall under that same rule. That, and then remember too, if you play with something and you think it's really fun, then use that thing. You know, you don't have to use like a meta thing in every slot, you know. Always prioritize good times. As long as you're getting wins and you're having fun, then you're doing it right. Just all there is to it, you know. So if you really like using, say, a little bomber on your rogue, and to you that's really fun, then use a little bomber on your rogue. It's not the right thing to do as far as meta goes, but if you're having fun and you're getting wins, you can't argue about that, you know? Maybe I'll get a nice shiny prop cat here. That'd be ideal. I actually got a really good prop cat. But there are better ones than what I have. By a large number. You've had runs under 12.5 minutes with this build? Nice. Yeah, it's beast, man. That's great, especially considering it's a AFK build, you know? Very much badass. It definitely seems like a solid build. That's a high rolled level 90 item. Oof, almost accidentally looted. Oh, I did loot. Dang it. Mana regen and fort. Bad kitty. Kind of a crappy giraffe. Meh. Blade of Darkness. What a cool name. Could be a better accessory in here too. Or I know I looked at it already. It was in here. Yeah, no real luck there on that run. Steam robot's no good. Boo. Anyway, y'all. Like I said, ended it a little early today, so I do apologize for that. Thank you so much for the runs there and showing off the build. However, that is going to get it for me for today. You got a power rate accessory. Nice. Congrats. Going to spend a little time with the wife, and I still got to do a little... Marked for Death is for the rogue. Spent a little time with the wife, and I still got some giveaway things to get going on. But anyway, y'all, thank you all so much for hanging out. Like I said, we're going to be live on Tuesday afternoon as well, and it's going to be two different games. We're going to do some Dungeon Defenders Awaken, but then we are going to do a jump into Coral Island. In that game, if you like Stardew Valley type games, that game is one you're going to want to keep an eye on. It's still in early access, so it's still being developed. The full game isn't there yet. But it does look quite awesome, that is for sure. But anyway, thank you all so much, everybody. There's going to be a contest going on the Halloween map. I'm going to get that video out tomorrow morning, so I promise I'll get it recorded tonight. And I'll get that one out in the morning. So anyone who is interested in taking on a little challenge, I'm not sure what all the rewards are going to be yet. It's going to be on, you know, the Halloween Spooktacular. It's going to have to be Massacre, and I'll probably require Hardcore as well, just because. But the whole challenge, or the whole contest, is going to be who can do it with the lowest DU. In any single player. It's got to be solo. So no going in 4-player with no DU and DPS and everything down. Solo only. Who can do it with the less DU, and then tiebreakers will go to the runtime of the map. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. Hopefully everyone's having a great weekend. Keep an eye out for that contest starting tomorrow. And I will see you all next time. Take it easy, y'all.